Well, good morning. I'm having a little bit, obviously, of difficulty. It's not showing that I'm live, so I thought I wasn't live and had to redo my OBS. So sorry about that. I didn't want to confuse anybody. Honestly, no. But it showed that I wasn't on the back of my section. It shows I'm not live, so I didn't get it. So sorry about that. If you got to come back or whatever. Thank you for joining me. Hi, David. Velvet is there. Jillian and David I see so far. And I saw it earlier after it came on. I saw it, but yeah, sorry about that. Hi, studio. Come on back, you guys. You guys are, it's funny. I'm not alive. I think neither am I. I just woke up and I hope everybody comes back. It's just it's strange. It started out already wrong, so hopefully it can only have chances to go uphill. I hope. I hope. I hope. All right. Sometimes this OBS is weird. It just acts up. Okay. So I'm going to be discussing. I'm trying to type this in. Yeah, thank you. I need the coffee. Ah, boy. All right. So today we're going to do. Today's one of those days where I'm going to kind of talk about the flower we're talking about. And after, I'm going to come on camera and show you where to find the seeds on a live stream. That's what this one's about. I had to actually bring in this heavy plant to show you. I didn't realize how big it was, too. It's big. It's on my dining room table waiting. Yeah, I know, I'm not running it up. Well, it has moments all over. Celebrities, Instagram stories, and alive. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, celebrities. So thank you, guys. Timmy, oh, you changed your name. Hi, Timmy. All right, you changed your name again? You just want to confuse me? You're off today? That's great to hear that. That's cool. All right. Just want to try one more thing. Let's see. All right. Well, I'm going to play a song here because I just got to get a little more organized. I'm not organized quite yet. Jillian's in there. Where's Jillian's song? All right, Jillian. Just let me get organized here. It'll take me a couple seconds. Morning, Jeff. Oh, hi, Velvet. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, I got some facts about it. I got some pictures. I'm ready to rock and roll, I think. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day out there. So like I said, this first section is going to be just a little bit about all facts and pictures of hollyhocks and stuff like that. And, excuse me, I put a link to where I grew it, so how to grow it if anybody needs to know that. And plus, after I get off of this live stream, I will come on for a little bit and show you where I get the seeds and everything, and I'll show you my actual plant. Right now, it's been around for a while, and it starts to kind of die off, and it shows you where the seeds are, and that's what I want to show you. Yum coffee, and good morning, Miss Southern Belle. Good morning. How are you? Oh, you're hiding, David? Okay, so you're gonna get a blank screen, and I just got some pictures to bring up, so to show you a wide variety of what they come in, different colors of the flowers. I think they're kind of cool. All right, where are they all? So Taco Tuesday, yeah, Taco Tuesday, he says. Cool. That's the first one. Who has tacos on Tuesday? So anyways, I just thought I'd show you a bunch of colors they come in, which surprised me. I didn't realize they came in that many colors, but right. There you are. Happy Tuesday, yeah. Happy Taco Tuesday. So Timmy, why did you change your name? That's a long name. What's with the name change for today? Morning, Passion. Oh, thank you you like the pictures. That's cool. These are all different 4 o'clocks. You didn't change any celebrity Instagram stores and live. Why does it look like it's different then? Oh, okay. This is another channel you have. Okay. And for those of you who don't know that's Timmy up there. Celebrities is Timmy. All right. When it's so long names that people forget. That's what I find. I barely remember my own name. All right. Ooh, baby. There we go. See, I didn't leave it like a bush. I didn't intentionally do it the way I did it, but I kind of like how I did it. The bottom of it went like tall, and I didn't cut it down to bush it out, and I let it just grow tall. And you'll see my plants look different than these ones, but I kind of like it in a pot how I did it. Then to these. These are just grown and gone bushy, and mine I just let go up from one strand, and it kind of died off, and then it turned its bushy on the top. I don't know. I kind of like how I did it. You'll see what I'm talking about after the next live stream. To abbreviate, you have to abbreviate your name. So how you guys doing anyways? Everybody doing good? So all right, I'm getting frustrated to try to get this moved out. So let me put some music on. Yeah, let's get the music on just a little bit until I get these flowers up here. All right. Has anybody ever heard of a 4 o'clock before? Have you heard of this flower? Because some people laugh when I told them, but it does exist. This is what it is. like it's going to rain today. Go. These are all 4 o'clock, so I'm going to type that in and leave that text there. These are all kinds of... hi, Christian, you're back. Yeah, I saw that. You came in. Hello, how are you? Oops. Hey, vegan, good morning. All right, these are all images of 4 o'clock, so I'm going to leave that right there. Oops, hang on a minute. No, I don't want any drama here. Can me and you talk to after? Yes, after we can. Good morning. Yes, for a couple minutes, sure, Christian, we'll talk to you because looks like it's gonna rain, so I got an indoor day today. Hi, Susan. How you got? You caught me on. Cool. Absolutely. Good morning, Kathleen. I saw your name earlier. You and Christian. Christian, you can talk to me on Facebook after if you want. Anyways, vegan. Good morning, and Susan. It's good to see you, and Kathleen. For those of you who were here earlier, I saw what happened. I couldn't get on. It showed me that I wasn't airing, and then when I went onto the channel, it has me airing. So, in the meantime, I shut it down because I didn't think I was airing, and I redid it to come back on to recopy my my key for my channel. So, that's kind of it was I couldn't help it. It just doesn't show up sometimes, and it's weird how it acted up. So. Anyways, thanks for coming back, and like Pasha said, good morning to everyone who came in. So this one, have you guys ever seen 4 o'clocks before? And let me tell you a little bit about the facts. 4 o'clocks are hardy, bushy perennials. I didn't know it was a perennial. That's not what it said on my thing. Interesting. I didn't know they were perennials because honestly, I thought they were annual. So all these plants I'm going to have to put in the garden. I didn't realize that. Okay, 4 o'clocks are hardy, bushy perennials that can grow more than... I swear it didn't say that, but anyways. 4 o'clocks are hardy, bushy perennials that grow 4 feet tall. They can be easily propagated from seeds and their thick, fleshy roots. Much midsummer well into autumn, 4 o'clocks produce bouquets of fragrant blossoms. In fact, the plants will often bloom until the first frost. So these are a long, hardy plant. I'm still confused because I swear I read when I grew these that it wasn't a perennial, it was an annual. But I'm going to show you because I put mine in pots thinking they were annual. Why is it called 4 o'clocks? The plant is called 4 o'clocks because its flowers from white and yellow to shades of pink and red, sometimes streaked and mottled, open in late afternoon and close by morning. There are 45 species in, it's called Mirabilis, genus of herbs. All right. What is eating my 4 o'clock? What is eating my 4 o'clock? That's what it says. Aphids are mostly common, found in groups the undersides of leaves where they suck out the plant juices, which I haven't had a trouble because they're in pots, believe it or not. The leaves curled and became covered with honeydew, a clear sticky substance that the aphids excrete and they feed. Ants may also be found on 4 o'clocks that is infested. I have not had any problems in a pot with these flowers. Are 4 o'clocks poisonous? That's what I want to know. Yes, all right. Japanese beetles love to dine on 4 o'clocks, and according to several university sources, these plants are poisonous to them. They are also toxic to people and pets. They can cause vomiting, diarrhea if eaten, and the sap can cause dermatitis. So don't eat it. It's not an edible. This is just for decor, and I put mine in pots. And I didn't know it was a perennial. So apparently you can put it in the ground, but I'd rather just have it as a seasonal, because I'll show you how easy it is to grow. I did a video on how to grow it. Plus, I'm going to show you the plant and how it looks in a pot, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to find the seeds, which that was last year it started. I didn't know what these little black things were, and then I picked 5 of them, and I said 4 plants, but I have 3 plants that grew out of it, and now I have, oh my goodness, probably 80, 90 seeds from these 3 plants. So, kind of why I wanted to bring it on. Probably because it gets 4 feet tall. You want to take a nap? Okay, so they're really pretty plants, but mine came in one color. Here's all the pictures of them. All right, so I just uploaded them. There we go. They are kept as annuals, but they are perennial. Well, I don't know if I would do that. What you're saying there, I don't know much about that part of it, Passion, but because you're reading it, I just know that I have them, and I'm going to try some. I might leave them in the pots and see if they come back in the pots. No, it's not ground cover at all. No, they're not really ground cover. I guess you could, but they're not. Wait until you see my plant, how I did it. And it can be, I guess. It's more of a bush. So ground cover is on the ground, and it just goes low. These are way higher than ground cover, as you'll see when I show you what they look like. But what I like about it is you don't have to keep them. Like, you get enough seeds that you can regrow them after anyways. Yeah. So... take them up and store them in the winter and plant. Yeah, I might try all that, Passion. I don't know if that works. I'm thinking of leaving one in a pot, and then maybe I'll do the same thing. I'll put one in the garage, and I'll like dig it up and put it in the garage and see if it regrows, just to see if it matches what you're saying, because I don't know those that. But mine is the red one right here. Let me see. Mine doesn't look like these are, no, reds. Where's the red one? Yeah, they're more like that. See, they look like ground cover, but they're really, wait until you see it, they're really not like you think they are. Not, they're taller than ground cover. Let me see. It'd be sorted a certain way. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, because when you see how replenished the seeds are, you don't have to. You just have to plant a few every year, or put them in somewhere where that they can stay. Now I know why the aphids didn't get it, though. The aphids didn't bother my plants at all because they're in pots. And I designed it differently than wait until you see what it looks like. It's different in my pot, how I did it, than the way that it was. Because technically it grew up one long strand and I didn't clip it. You're going to have to clip it. To make it go bushed out, you're going to have to clip it down at one point in time. I didn't do that. I lost all the leaves, and then I let it grow really tall and then put it to a pole, and it bushed out at the top in 2 sections. And you're going to see it on the next live stream I do. I'm going to show you where the seeds are and how mine looks. I mean, you might not want to do it that way. You might want to bush it out, but I liked it controlled, especially if you're kind of like decorating in pots. I kind of liked how I did this, so. But that's mine more are like that, like the little pink flowers. All right. So let's see what we got more about 4 o'clock. Has anybody ever grown a 4 o'clock before? Thanks, Susan. Has anybody ever grown a 4 o'clock before? Have you actually seen these plants? Because a lot of people had never even heard of them before. So like I said, I'm going to touch every kind of flower, every kind of plant at least once when I can. Okay, Christian, I definitely will. I have that in my yard. Way cool. It's red. I thought it was a weed last year. Walked it this year. It came back. Beautiful bush. Way cool. Now I know. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. You sure it looks like that? I'll show you. Wait until you look at mine, okay, Kathleen? It could be, very much so. Because I didn't know it was a perennial. That's the new one for me. Because I swear I read on the bag, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is, I think it's kind of cool. I'm learning with this as we go, too, because I had no idea. So I'm going to show you mine, and then I'll show you... yeah, I'll show you mine. If it looks... You'll know by what it looks like. And I'll show you how it's kind of cool, the pods and everything, and the seeds. And what I found it was, are you sure it says perennial, but it has seeds, so it could replant itself too. So that's what I find really weird. I don't remember the pack. I did it, oh my God, I just bought it. I didn't even know what they were when I grew them up. You know, the first year, well, I had them. It wasn't last year, it was the year before I grew them. And then I saw these 5 things on them, because I only had a few plants I grew, like the 4 o'clocks, and then I started seeing these black things, and I went, I wonder if those are the seeds. And so then I pulled them out, and I got 5 of them. So then I said, you know what? I think they're the seeds. I'm going to try them. So they started growing. I ended up with 3 plants I have out there, not 5, but I have 3. And then from there, I knew what I was looking for, the seeds. And I never researched this. I just kind of took a guess that was what the seeds were last year. And then when they grew, I said, yep, now I know where to get the seeds. So I want to show that all to you guys where they are after this live stream. Now, it says, are 4 o'clocks edible? So that's telling you no. It should be. The youngest leaves. Oh, interesting. The young leaves can be cooked and eaten as a vegetable, but are not recommended. The crimson flower are used to make an edible dye for coloring cakes. Ew, jellies and desserts. I'm not sure, the way they said this was very sickening. I don't think I would do this. And they say you can use it as food coloring. But then earlier it was just saying that you can get sick from it. So I would not recommend this one as an edible. Not the way I'm reading this. Okay, how long does it take? I have the video on that, but it says 10 to 14 days to germinate. What do flowercocks smell like? Flowercocks come in a variety of shades and colors. They bloom in summer through fall and may have a strong, sweet-smelling fragrance when open, but sometimes have no noticeable scent. I never noticed any smell to mine. The flower buds open lower and fade flowers in the morning, and plants with many spent flowers. Do hummingbirds like 4 o'clocks? This is going to be interesting. 4 o'clocks do not open until late in the afternoon, but they are worth waiting for. Their tubular flowers are perfectly shaped for visiting hummingbirds. So I guess hummingbirds like this flower too. So if you want hummingbirds besides honeysuckle, here's another one. All right. Kind of interesting facts. Let's see what you got. Oh, okay. You sent pictures to me on Messenger. All right, I'm going to check that out. 4 o'clock are bushy flowering perennial plants, a long-standing garden variety grown as an annual outside. As an annual. I knew there was something weird about this, but I guess people don't have it as a perennial because maybe it takes too much space. They just grow it as an annual. What zone do you live in? It would determine if they can survive where they are in the ground over winter, or if they need to be dug. That's why. No, there you go. It's if it's dug up, to me that's not really a perennial, because a perennial should be able to stay in the ground all the time. That doesn't sound right. That you dig it up and put it back in, so that it's too cold the weather. I take perennials to somewhere where you never have to dig them out and pull them in the house and put them back in. Why, my mom has 4 o'clock. She loves hummingbirds. All right, and you sent me some pictures. Let me go check my, where's my mail? Oh no, Facebook, you told me. Okay, let's check Facebook. All right, let's see. I'm going to try to find Kathleen's, all right, where is it? Find a Facebook, let's see. It's weird how I gotta save the picture on Facebook's a little stranger. Okay, let's see. All right, Kathleen. Uh-huh. What the heck? Okay, I can't find. It's weird. I did Facebook. I don't know where the messenger button is on here anymore. Let's see if it's up here. No. All right. This is very weird. How I'm gonna. Oh, there she is. Okay, let's see. Okay. Ah, yeah, that looks kind of like them. It does look like them. Let me grab the picture here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. It's very much one. It for sure is, Kathleen. It looks. Wait until you see the way the bells are like that. The leaves are a little different though, but yeah, it looks like that. Yeah. Let's see. Save image and see if I can pull it up. Yeah, it definitely looks like that. Here we go. I can't blow. Let me see if I can blow it up a little more. I want to make sure you see the features of it. So I'm going to try to blow it up, and then I'll slide it up a bit. Let's see. Yeah, it looks very similar to it for sure. But the leaves look a little different than mine on here. When I show you the plant, you can see if it looks like it. But, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like to me it is. But the leaves look different than the one I have. But then it was raining, so it looks like the water is just making it look like shades in it. Yeah, it probably is. Yeah. I remember right, I am in zone 6, so mine would probably need extra help. Hey, good morning, Dave. How are you, Dave? All right, let's, I just want to put a text to the, yes, all right. Yeah, well, what I would do is just clean around it, Kathleen, clean around it, and then now you'll know what it is. So it's a perennial. Obviously, if it's coming back, it certainly looks like it. And I'll show you mine closer up, my plant, what I did with it. It does not have to be a bush. Well, yours has to be now, but when you start growing it, it doesn't have to be a bush. You can do different things with it, is what I'm trying to tell you. Because I let mine go one long strand. I didn't know what to do with it because I never grew it before. And so when you'll see what it looks like not identical to this. It's just different. Because mine's not bushy. I didn't allow it to be bushy because I didn't know at the time. Really, I should have let it go bushy. But I kind of like what I did with it. It's just telling you that you can do other things with it than if you don't like the bushy kind of it, like this when you're growing it, then keep it to one particular petal. Like just let it grow up straight, and then after the bottom leaves will fall off, and trust me, it'll bush up on top. Or if you want to clip it when it gets tall enough the way you like it, clip it, and it's going to bush out to different strands up top. And like I said, I'm going to show you after this live stream what I'm talking about, how mine looks, because at the time, like I said, I didn't do Google it. I just grew them. I want to see what they were like, how easy they were, knew nothing about them. I didn't go in and look, what's a 4 o'clock, what's the facts about it, like we're doing with you. I just grew it and filled with it and seen what it turned out, and I liked it. How are you, Dave? I hope you're well. MT, good morning. Good morning to you all. We'll discuss all about 4 o'clocks, and then I'm going to put on here, I just put notes on it. Okay, this is part 1, and part 2. All right. You guys are all saying good morning. That's great. All right. These are on part 2. All right. I just want to put some notes on the bottom of here for myself. So that's Kathleen's plant. And it does look like, see, it looks like mine. I mean, mine looks like, it looks very similar to what we went over here. Those, like that, ground. But technically, they can grow really, really tall. So, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how tall mine grew. And that's this season. I just grew them the start of the season in the beginning, and how tall they are. Look, totally, these aren't that tall. So I'm glad everybody's saying good morning. All right, let me see. Oh, there's Misha. Hello, doll. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me. It's very hardy in this Texas heat. It's very hardy in this. That's good. That's good to know, dear Kathleen. It's very good to know. Kathleen has them. She didn't know, and we're pretty sure they're 4 o'clocks. And if it's hardy, that tells you that they can withstand extremely high heat, which that is a great perennial. Not all perennials can do that, can stand the heat. So that's good to know that, Kathleen, that it's very hardy in Texas. So this is a good one to grow in a climate where it's extremely hot. It seems like it's going to like it. That's, I guess, what we're saying. All right, what other facts do I have? So we know it attracts hummingbirds. Did it say how many varieties? 10 great plants. All right, so we're going to say how many varieties are there. I like the fact that that's a big give there, Kathleen. There's not all plants can withstand the heat. So if this doesn't withstand the heat, there's 45 species. Okay, the plant is called 4 o'clock because it's flowers, from white and yellow to shades of pink and red, sometimes streaked and muddle, open in late afternoon and closed by morning. There are 45 species and it's called Myribius genus of herbs. Now I don't know why they're calling it herbs. That's another thing that's got me questioning. I'm gonna go and put that. It's 4 o'clock a herb because that's weird because it's not supposed to be out of pollen. Okay, is 4. 4 o'clocks are also called Marvel au Peru, O beauty of the night. 4 o'clocks are called Marvel au Peru, a beauty of the night, ornamental perennial plant of the family. Oh boy, Nyctaginaceae, native to tropical America. There are 45 species in the Myribius genus of herbs. I don't know why they're called herbs when they're not really a herb. I don't get that part, but you guys can. Thank you, by the way. Anybody throwing info on that? That's great. But thanks, Passion. You're putting your comments, and Kathleen's giving comments, and Susan, all that. Throw it out there. You know what what you're reading. It's fine with me. I have to thank you for doing that. That's what I want you to do. So. Okay, so it keeps on saying, okay, in a herbal medicine, part of the plant may be used as a diuretic purgativus. So I guess they do it some kind of, it's a medical herb. That's why they're calling it. I would definitely, I don't know, the way it's contradicting. One's saying it's kind of edible if you do it in the right way. One's saying you can get sick from it. So, I mean, I would do more research before I actually ate this thing or did a tea or whatever with it, but interesting. I hope Misha's having a good day. Yes, I know it'll come back. It definitely will come back, and now you know you can keep it. Don't feel bad. That, you know what? Actually, you give me. Don't ever feel bad about whacking your wackadoodle, Kathleen. You know what? I cut down lots of plants to learn lessons from it. It tells you if a plant can handle a whacking down and it comes back, it is a very good plant. Like I cut all my honeysuckle down. I've shown that. I cut all my clematises down. Cut tons of plants down, and they come back so beautiful. So sometimes that's you're supposed to do that. So there's nothing wrong with that. It actually makes it more stronger doing that. So you did something actually good. So don't feel bad. I mean, I learned that, like I said, several years ago from my dog when the dog ate my clematis, and I thought the dog killed the plant, and it came back beautiful that year. Like the next year, I went, okay, so I'm supposed to cut that down. I learned from my dog to cut it down. So yeah. She made it stronger by what she did. So there's nothing to feel bad about. Sometimes clipping plants down are the best thing you could ever do. Seriously. I mean, I had roses that are in bad shape. And I've proven it. The rose, actually the one rose, the honeysuckle is doing really bad. I have to get a spray and clean it out. It has the white fungus bad. It's almost killing the plant. But the rose, the two roses I had were really bad. They had white fungus all the time. My rose bush, it's finally have a decent rose on it, and I think I took some pictures of it. So by cutting it down every year, the rose bushes and all that, it came back, like between the spray I used and growing it back, it looks way better now. I ended up, was it just tape it back together? You're so funny. I ended up neglecting my polka dot plants, so I cut off all the leaves, stems to just above the soil. The remaining stems are still green, so hoping it should. It should grow back. Well, hopefully. What's that saying? If that's the one about people leaving, it's the same with the plant. If you cut it down and it grows back, then it was meant to grow. If you cut it back and it doesn't grow back, it wasn't meant to grow. You know, like that, what they say about their kids or whatever you say about the kids. And if you let them go and they fly away, don't come back, they were never meant to stay with you. And if they come back, then they were. So kind of like a plant too. So those of you who just came in, I'll just show you all the little plants. They come in different shades, like I said. Well, that's okay, Susan. That's it too. What kills you doesn't. That's another one too. That's it. That's it. Let me show. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Yeah, that's absolutely true. I just like the colors, but mine are gonna be. Mine's the red. I think if I could get another color. Okay, we could use another one saying that we learn from our mistakes. So if you basically kill the plant, then you learn that not to do that again to it. So, yeah, many lessons we all learn. It's all cool. It's part of it. It's part of living. So it comes, like all the colors are so pretty. But I have the red one. And now I know at least how to grow it and what it looks like. And I really am excited to show you what I did with it. Because you're going to think it looks totally different than the ground cover. Because that ground cover, that's not, my plant is not ground. So I'm thinking it's a 4 o'clock, but we're not for sure because it's not ground cover. It grows very tall, this stuff. So, like I said, when I show you, and it starts to die off too. And it starts to die off and you start seeing the seeds pods come in, but it's still growing. It already says it's a plant that grows all the way through. You know, I started it months ago. It's been in, I'm trying to think if I started in the greenhouse in February or something, whatever, this year, not the one from, the original video I did was from 2 years ago when I first grew them. And then this year I grew them, but I swear I started, I don't know, maybe not February, March. And so you'll see how tall they are now because we're, July 21st? And I can't wait to show you. I was just trying to hang in for about an hour, and then I'm going to get off and come back. And if you guys want to see what I'm talking about, I'll show you where the seeds are and everything. The next one I want to try to show you is zinnias. Because I even learned something new this year, too, about a zinnia. I know where to get the seeds. I've grown my seeds, but I found that I was cutting them I might have been cutting them a little bit too soon. So that's what I want to show you. I want to show you how if you hang in there, the seeds are going to become a lot I don't know. They're better if you hang it in on the plant longer. The only thing is, it doesn't bush out as right. If you don't kill the plants off, not kill the plants, pull the buds, it won't spread as nice. So I guess your choice is yours, what you want to do with your plant. Mine are really bushy. I think what I'm going to do is, when I do that one, I'll take a picture and show you. I'm going to order some more now. Yeah, see if you get a different variety, Kathleen. But let me show you what you can do. You do not have to put it in the ground to come every year. You can put them in containers. I don't know if it's going to last. This will be the first one. No, they don't last because I grew them and they didn't last in a container because I grew them 2 years ago. But I could put it in the ground and probably save it if I want or bring it in, whatever. I want to find seeds in my Celosia. I brought mine as a baby with tiny butt blooms. And I've read that harvesting seeds is easy, but I haven't found any yet. I would love to grow them from seed. I don't know that much. I don't know anything about that plant there, Passion. I don't know. I like working with it because, like I said, sometimes I watch videos and they're showing you where to get the seeds, and to me it was really confusing. I didn't understand it. The only thing is I get help to learn, but these seeds, certain ones I found myself. I just figured it out. And other ones I look at a video and it still confuses me where to find the seeds. And I thought that's what I was going to help by showing you, literally watching my hands. I'm going to show you where I pull the seeds out, and it's that easy on this one. And the zinnia is pretty, I think this is easier. This is the easiest one, but then I'm going to show you the zinnias, and I'll show you different things. You're looking in different places. I'm working on something else that I can't wait to show you if it works. For a hibiscus, that one is a little more work, but I'm trying to see if I can get the seeds from hibiscus. And then I have the hollyhocks. They're seeding, but I can't show you that because they're not ready. So I have different ones, and I'll show you where the seeds are. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's. I got a little bit of a break here, so I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna get some more coffee, and we're gonna grab. There we go. One song. I'll be right back, guys. Bye, Jeff. Have a good day. Got that one done. Are you leaving too, Kathleen? All right, bye, Kathleen. Have a good one. Okay, so the next live stream after this, Kathleen, you can always rewatch it if you want to find it. They're not going to be long live streams. The one after this one's going to show you my plant and where the seeds are. So if when you're not busy, Kathleen, you want to take a look to know. I'm going to set it up so that you guys can go to the live streams. Or are you leaving too, Susan? MG, have a great day. Hugs. All right. Are you leaving too, Susan? MG, have a great day. Hugs. So before everybody takes off, I might, like I said, I think I'll get off very shortly. I want to show you the seeds. Anybody can't make it, you can always rewatch it. I don't want to make the ones where I show you the seed, maybe a half an hour or something. They're not going to be long live streams, I promise. That's where I'm going with it. Just a short live stream. And then if anybody want to rewatch it, I'm going to try to set up a section in front. Maybe I'll do that today, because the first one I did was... excuse me, you saw how to do marigolds. I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to, the next one I'm going to do is going to be a zinnia when I go do that one. I'm thinking of maybe getting off now before I lose everybody, and so I don't keep you too long. You guys ready? Do you want me to go live right now? Are you guys in a hurry? Everyone have a wonderful day. Yeah, I have a hard weekend with one of my chihuahuas. All right, we'll see you later, Susan. No worries. Take care. It's all good. Thanks for coming. So that's what I think I'll do. I think I'll make this short before everybody leaves, and because I want to grab you to show you where the seeds are. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, guys. So if you don't mind rejoining me in a minute, I'm going to shut this one down, and then you'll see me live stream my plant in 1 minute, okay, guys? So I'm just going to leave you with this happy tune before I get off. All right, one little tune to make it all. Where is it?